Hey guys, my name's Mary Lily.
I'm Marshall.
And I'm Caitlin.
And we're the hosts of Unveiled Opinions.
Three newlywed girlies with a podcast on any and everything wedding related.
Happy Monday, guys.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. How's it going?
Easter Monday.
I
Yes.
know.
And the Pope, you guys.
I know, that's sad.
I know. How weird.
So weird.
Sad.
Passing away on Easter Monday.
I know.
I know.
It's okay.
At least he had Easter.
Yeah.
Facts.
Sweet. I think he was like, well, you know, like when old people are like, just one more thing.
Yeah.
Right, like, I just need to wait for Jesus to rise.
Oh, can you imagine if he had passed before? That probably would have been really chaotic.
Mm-hmm.
Way.
It's probably a
So-
good time.
It was also Marshall's birthday this past
Oh,
weekend.
yes.
It was. I turned 34, which is weird. I don't know. I feel like after 30, I just like haven't kept count because like who cares?
I don't blame you. I think I'll stop
Yeah.
counting, really.
Yeah.
I struggle to keep up with Kyle now.
Yeah.
I don't know Matthew's age ever.
I know,
And I
I'm
lied
always
about
wrong. Yeah, I'm always wrong about Gil's. So it's like, and I've been wrong about mine. I said I was 32 like all last year.
Matthew
I
didn't know
wasn't.
how old he was. Matthew was telling people he was older than he was. And one of his friends was like, I'm like the same age as you.
He's
I
been
think
trying to plan
yeah.
his 40th birthday, and it's like,
Yeah.
you're not there yet.
It's
You're not
like,
there.
It's in a few years. Like,
You have time. Yeah, I just feel like once you hit 30, I mean, I just don't care anymore. It's whatever. But it was a good birthday. So
not me. My sister-in-law's having a Maria Antoinette themed 40th coming up, and I had to get my whole outfit, and I'm so excited.
that's a fun
Obviously,
thing.
that is fun.
Yeah.
Is it at their house?
It's at Goldie's.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
that makes sense.
Yeah. But it's on a Thursday, which you guys know is not my jam.
No, it's not.
Like, no. And the band comes on at 9.
Oh my
Well,
gosh.
that's my bedtime.
A
And
sleepy
it's-
Friday.
Well, and it's the last day of the month on Friday. And you guys know those are crazy for me at work.
Oh yeah.
So, like, I guess I'm DDing, but I'm going to be in costume.
Yeah. Obviously.
But you guys know all about that. What's been going on with the two of you?
Pregnancy things.
We were just comparing car seats earlier.
Yeah. Because we have the same
Thrilling.
stroller.
The most exciting stuff.
It's a lot. It's more than I had anticipated. Just like the things you need.
Yeah. It's never ending, it feels
How
like.
much they cost, it sounds like. I hear you guys talking.
Well,
Oh my
they
God.
did go up a little bit.
Yeah, tariffs,
Oh my God,
man.
I bet you guys
Yeah.
have to order everything like right now before.
It's already happened.
Yeah, they went ahead
For
and
a
did
lot. Yeah. So we did do that, but it was like the day after they hit because Gil didn't like believe me that they were gonna hit when they did. So
Oh, wow.
yeah.
that. I saw a post that was like, when all of the sales are. I saved it. I didn't read it.
I've saved a
Save
lot
this
of
for
things.
later. That's literally the story of my life.
Save it for never.
Do you ever go back on your Instagram saves and you're like, what was I thinking?
All the time.
Yeah. Because sometimes I'm like, it must have been a mistake. Like, why did did I accidentally hit that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Seriously.
So bizarre. But yeah, no, all has been good. Pregnancy
Nice.
stuff, work, life. Oh, we bought a boat slip. That'll
Oh my
make
God.
our boat
Where?
days easier.
Where?
It's in the neighborhood.
Oh, good.
Just golf
So
cart right on
easy.
down, jump on the boat.
Oh, nice.
Oh, good. That makes me excited for when I come to visit because I'm
Yeah.
moving.
I know.
Sad. Exciting, but sad.
So many
know.
feels.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's why I've been sleeping so much. I'm a little overwhelmed.
A little stressed
It-
out.
Is that why?
Honestly,
You love
who
a good
knows?
nap.
But yeah, we have an excuse that seems pretty valid. We'll go with it for the time being.
We just need my house to sell
Yeah.
now. And it's not, but we have an open house on Saturday and Sunday. So I can't wait to be out of my house for 2 days this week.
All we can.
Oh, so the open house is this weekend and it's Saturday and Sunday. Whew.
Yeah.
Hopefully something good comes out of it, like a buyer.
Yeah. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to like a little sauna spa thing.
Ooh.
Oh, fun.
There's a new place. It's actually in Wesley Heights. You guys are old.
Is it the bath house?
Yes.
Yeah.
You can get a
Fun.
private room.
You can.
It's only $100 a person. And it has its own sauna, own cold plunge, own shower, heated furniture.
Yeah, it's supposed to be really nice. I walk by it all the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Heated furniture.
Yeah.
I love
They
that.
Like heated
furniture
seats.
and those like
but
bath. You guys, the bathhouse we went into in Chicago, if anyone's in Chicago, go. Ancient Air Roman baths was the coolest place I've ever been. It was in like an old factory, and then all the furniture was stones, and they were all warm.
Oh my
was it
God.
private there or was it a
No,
public?
it was like, but it was huge there. They had like 8 different pools, and
Yeah.
they like, it was like a big warehouse that they had turned into a spa, but it still was like dark and industrial looking kind of. And then they had in the middle of it just like glass boxes that were the saunas with cold plunges in them. It had like hot tubs with a bunch of jets, and there were seats like in the hot tub where you like literally sit. It had salt baths. It had a pool where you swam from inside to outside.
That sounds really nice.
It
Yeah,
had an
seriously.
equilibrium pool that has so much salt in it, so you like float, and there's music playing
Yeah.
underwater, and you hear it and listen to it.
That's crazy.
Have y'all been to those like salt pods or whatever that
No,
you
my
float
husband
in?
won't do it, but I think I would like it. I would always fall asleep.
Yeah. I was afraid I would get claustrophobic.
How long do you get to like be in that space, Mary Lily?
2 hours. So I'm like,
Oh.
okay, we just have to like get lunch before.
Yeah.
Then we can go back home after.
Come prepared.
Yeah. And like apples hidden in my bag. Like, ma'am, how long are you planning on staying?
A while.
Like, can I move in here actually?
I don't have a house. Oh man, that's funny. I got my first prenatal massage the other day.
Oh, nice. Where'd you go?
I went somewhere, just the spa in Belmont, and I definitely expected there to be a hole in the table, but that's just for the movies.
No, I actually did find one that has a hole in it.
I feel like I've
Where
seen
was
some
it?
of those for like home use. Like you can
Yeah.
order them on Amazon for like your husband to give you.
No, there's one in
I can't
South
believe you haven't
Park.
heard of yet,
Yeah.
Caitlin.
Oh, there's one in South
There
Park.
is one in South Park that has the hole in the like table. And I know
Wait,
when I
what
was
did you
in,
do with your stomach, Caitlin? Usually,
don't you lay on your side or something?
Yeah, you lay on your
Yeah.
side. But my
Yeah.
sister-in-law, they gave me a gift card for my birthday to a place in South End. The place in South End advertises and says it's the only place in Charlotte that has the hole in the table. But
Yeah.
apparently they're lying. If there's
we
one
have a hole in our table.
That's
you
like when
don't.
you see all these places and it's like voted best restaurant in Charlotte. I'm
Yeah.
like, they can't all be number one. Like,
Yeah,
It's like
that's
Buddy
true.
the Elf. World's best coffee.
Yeah.
You did it.
The only place. So yeah, just know that if you're going to get a prenatal massage, the norm might not be that there's
Be
a
the-
hole in the table.
Spas
Well,
are kind of like
yeah.
getting like a little sketch or like hard to find, because I was looking first of all, I was like, can we go to like Charleston or somewhere for the weekend and go to a spa? Like this is like so annoying. It's just been,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
stressful. So I just wanted to get out, and Matthew's like, if you can find a spa in Hickory. And I'm like,
Hickory.
what? I'm never gonna find a spa in Hickory. So I didn't even look. Apparently there's a really nice spa in Hickory.
Stop it.
But
And
why
I
did you
literally
say
booked this whole
Hickory?
thing. My whole family, because there is actually a really nice spot. Like I knew there was one, like I just couldn't remember.
Yeah.
Like, okay, but if it's nice,
So-
it's probably the same prices.
Yeah.
He didn't like totally make it up. He wasn't just like looking at the map around Charlotte and like,
He wasn't,
pick
like,
this
making
one.
fun of me. Like I thought he was literally like giving me an impossible task. I was like, please, like Hickory, don't have spas, Matthew.
Yeah, you're like, duh.
You just
Pea
offend
brain.
everyone in Hickory.
I know. I'm sorry. You guys make great furniture.
And apparently one nice spa.
You do have one, so congrats.
Better than most places.
So true.
No, but also it's like weird because now like booking spas, they all have like, and Marshall, you might know something about this from esthetician school, but like some like booking software. And it's
Mhm.
like you can really
Yeah.
just see the treatments you can book. I'm like, no, I want to see a picture. Like, show me a few things. They're like, book
want a
a
video.
2-hour massage. I'm like, what's it look like inside? What are your amenities? Like, I'm seeing all day.
It's probably because like so many of them like say they're day spas and they're really just like,
Right.
it's so
Yeah.
easy to like say you're a day spa and it's
Yeah.
like you're in an office building. Like
It's the worst.
you have just aromatherapy and you're in like an office park.
You can sit in the
Not
lobby.
relaxing. Yeah.
No.
That was Kyle booked us massages at the Grand Bohemian once, and it's like no amenities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
I was
we
looking
paid
at
this
the
much
places
for
uptown and the Ritz. You
nothing?
can't get a day pass unless it's a
Mm-mm.
weekday.
Yeah. I feel like I
Um,
always just go to the Ballantine, but I've only been on the weekends. I've never been during the week.
Okay, I've only been to the Valentine. I felt ripped off. It is so.
They
expensive.
redid it.
Did they redo the prices?
Probably for more.
The prices, I don't know. I've gotten a massage there, and it was actually super reasonable.
Really? The pedicure
Yeah.
was like $200.
No, I've got my nails done there like once and it was
Oh,
like
I
the worst experience ever.
Typically, like, don't go to the spa to get my nails done.
Yeah.
Because I just feel like it's like
Sorry.
not
Mm-mm.
like
I don't know if you
I like want a facial. Like I want like
Yeah, I feel like
a
it's just
massage, something
Yeah.
else.
no. I like the massages at the Ballantine. I only get the Swedish ones though. I've never gotten like the.
I went to high tea there one time. You guys,
Yeah.
it was the biggest ripoff of my life.
It's
Like
expensive.
maybe like each person got like one tea sandwich, one macaroon, like one pastry. It was like
Mhm.
very limited amount of food. We
Yeah.
got one cup of tea, one glass of champagne, and it was
Mhm.
$90.
It's even more now. I used to go.
What was the point of me driving
Yeah.
all the way out here?
All the way to Valentine. I mean,
I know.
I'm hungry. The tea sandwiches are so good.
Yeah, but it is true. It's just like the 3 like tiers, and there's like maybe 2 or 3 things on each tier, and that's like
And
what
they
you
were like,
get.
okay, and the ones right in front of you are yours. And I was like, okay, you're bringing out like another course.
Yeah.
And you're waiting, and they don't.
Tea party's over.
All right.
You can leave now.
It was good to catch up with everybody. And we do kind of have like a little bit of an announcement. Do we want to like dive
Yeah.
in?
Well,
Yeah.
and it's our 1 year
Oh,
Yes.
anniversary too.
That was the announcement, kind of, right?
Part of
Is
it, yeah.
part of it. The part that I didn't want you to forget.
But happy 1 year to the pod. Unveiled Opinions.
It's
Whole
been a
year.
fun year. I know. I can't believe it's been an entire year.
I know, it's kind of crazy.
We've
I can't believe
really
it's only been a year.
we've gone through a lot of
Not
seasons.
that I don't love you guys, but yeah. We've just like
I feel like we've learned a lot.
Yeah, we've learned a lot. And I feel like we finally have a good pulse on it of like,
Yeah.
Yes, I feel like
everybody-
we do too.
we know what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And now
We're
I think
grateful for our people.
our year, we really taught us a lot, I think. And
Yeah.
it's like, I think our best episodes are when we're kind of like talking about what we're actually like experiencing and going through is
Mhm.
one of the things we found out. And it's like really the easiest stuff for us to kind of gab about. So with all these kind of changes going on in our lives with these 2 pregnant ladies that I have the joy of meeting and me moving and I'm renovating a mid-century modern house, it'll be kind of really exciting, like a little new chapter, year 2.
Yeah. Year
Yes.
2. We're
We
moving
probably won't
on.
be as
Mhm.
wedding heavy, but we will be like girly topic heavy.
Girly topic heavy. And still, I think one of the things that we like love the most is hearing from people and like their relevant challenges and stuff. And so if there are like wedding related questions, you can send them to us and we'll talk about them.
And we're
Yeah.
still going to weddings and I have a
Yeah.
bachelorette next weekend. So
Yeah, Mary
Yeah, we're
Louise.
still-
they're still very present.
We're still a wealth of knowledge on that subject.
Yeah. Just we have so much more to offer.
Yes.
Yes,
And we're all
and-
married now. And
And
like,
these girls are fighting over, the Duna on that offline, and I thought I need to bring this up to the people.
Everyone needs to know.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Your
So
unveiled opinions on being preggo.
on all things, really.
Literally life just after the wedding.
Life next steps. Yeah. Me too. 'Cause
Life after.
Who knows when I'm going to have a baby?
While you're going through a renovation and a move and buying your first house as a couple,
Yeah.
which I feel like
No, I'm
so
not saying that in a
often.
bad way. I'm saying,
Yeah.
I'm a little different from y'all.
Well, I think it's like so interesting. I don't know. There's people who like go into the relationship and they like somebody already has a house bought, or
Right.
like, I don't know.
You buy together, or
Yeah. Buying together is like, it's a big decision that you're making.
Right. No, it's mainly Matthew's decision. He really loves
Fair.
the health, and I
Sure.
kind of just included. I like the pool.
Yes. Pools are
And we
great.
can't wait to come visit
Really
the
the
pool.
only fun. But it'll be, I'm sure, really funny stories. Renovating with Matthew's like my favorite thing to do.
Number one hobby. Next thing we know, your Instagram is going to become a DIY girl
Yes.
renovation.
Guys, I'm gonna be wearing a tool belt next thing you know.
You're gonna like name your house, and it'll be like, follow along on this journey.
It's going to be a
Matthew is
journey.
trying to name the house that we're gonna in the process. He's shopping names around already.
Does he have is it like onto the short list?
He wants to
or
call it Dogwood, but that's the street we're on. And everyone,
creative?
they're like, where do you live? Or where are you moving? And we'll say Dogwood, and they know the street. I'm like, we can't call it like
The
whatever
street?
else already calls
It's a little repetitive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not very creative, but
Cheap thinking.
yeah, I'm sure there's something else in there.
Yeah, no, he'll come up with something, a worksheet or something.
Yeah.
Or we'll order stickers.
Y'all will do a vision board night.
Yeah. Order some
My
stickers
God,
on Canva.
Those are really to keep Matthew busy. You guys don't. I'm like, let's vision board. Girls cut.
Yeah.
You're like, y'all vision board. I'm gonna watch Bravo.
It'll be too bad when you're not down the street forcing us to vision board.
Yeah, how are you guys gonna get anywhere with your goals?
I'm sure I'll figure it out somehow.
Sorry.
Oh.
No, we're gonna come back and like record together, and my parents are still gonna be in Charlotte, so I'm gonna have like plenty of reasons to visit.
Mhm.
We're not breaking the band up.
We're not
No.
breaking up or anything.
But we're just kind of like life post-marriage. We are post-marriage. So
Yeah.
just feels the most real.
So true.
All right.
Facts.
Anything to add? We're just like, I am sad.
Sorry, my brain just came. I thought I found a varicose
It
vein
was
just
Martha's
now, and
birthday
I
yesterday, and
didn't.
then she's hungover. Oh my God,
Yeah.
you can't be.
Oh my God.
No, everyone else got drunk on my birthday, and I was just sitting there like, okay, guys, like,
This is
calm down.
thrilling.
Like, and then I had to drive home because Gil was drunk.
Sorry.
It's like, can you stop at McDonald's? And I was like, no.
We just left a
Matthew.
meal.
Oh my God, you guys, I'm dreading when I'm pregnant with Matthew.
Oof.
I've never DD'd so much in my life.
You guys,
Yeah, I've
he's the
never,
worst
it's not
when he's
even
drunk and
DD.
I'm
I've never
sober.
driven
Yes,
this much.
yeah.
in my life.
And I'm like, wow, I really know my way around now. Like,
Oh,
I was always
God.
such like a passenger princess before, like
Oh my God,
scrolling
and
on my
if we're in
phone.
Augusta, you guys, Matthew's like, Mary, like, I don't know how long it's going to take you to understand where you're going here. I'm like, maybe
You're not lying.
stressful. So I have to drive him around, and he's wasted, and I'm pregnant and sober. That's scary.
That
And
is
he will
scary.
demand things.
Yeah, so we stopped at McDonald's.
Yeah.
Did you get anything, Marshall?
Were you like, I'll get some fries?
No, I literally was like, I just ate. Like, we just ate. He's like,
Yeah.
what are you on? And then,
Again, that is so Matthew.
he literally wanted like a quarter pounder or something. We go, and they're like, we're out of beef.
What?
You mean you're
It's
out of
Easter. We're not serving beef.
So
The
he's like,
Pope's
yes.
about to pass away.
Yeah.
I thought the ice cream machine was just down. What?
I was like, what do you mean you're out of beef? And then he's like, can I still get chicken nuggets? And she was like, you can get whatever. So she
Not beef, though.
not the beef
I
though.
hate them.
She refunded him and then gave him 40 chicken nuggets. like
How
3
many did he eat?
fries.
Tell us that he ate all of them.
He ate like 20, I'm not gonna lie. And I slept on the couch because I was like, you smell like McDonald's. I just
Oh.
like can't do this. And then he wanted to throw away the rest in the trash can. I said, take that outside.
Yeah,
like
get it
I'm
out of the
not
house.
smelling that.
Give it to the birds.
And he's eating it in the dark, like in my car. He gets inside, he goes, these don't look that good. I was like, well, you ate 20 of them.
Oh my
Now you
God.
say that?
Yeah.
So yes.
Wait, I can't believe that his pregnant wife slept on the couch. He wasn't like,
Oh, I sleep on the couch a lot.
No.
I just sleep on the couch a lot. I feel like it's actually more comfortable right now, but I was like, no, Connie and I are sleeping on the
Less opportunity to
couch.
move.
No, you guys.
Yeah.
Every night I fall asleep thinking you're going to be in a king bed before you know it, Mary Lily. Like, sell this.
Just hang in there.
You're going to get in a king bed. If I feel Matthew's toenails,
Oh my God, stop.
one more time, I'm literally going to lose it. And in the morning, Matthew will go, where are you going? Where are you going? I'm like, like
Away from you?
yeah. Ugh.
Out of here.
Go to the
Yeah.
couch.
Oh,
God.
yeah. No, I
You
have like
ordered
a
your-
wall of pillows.
No,
You ordered your
when they
bedding,
right?
right?
I got denied
Your bedding got denied?
because I'm not a
By-
storefront.
Oh, like you.
Oh.
But I was like, whatever. I really shouldn't have spent that much money. But then I added up how much it would have been if I didn't get a wholesale. It was like $7,000. I was like, well, never getting this stuff. It was $1,500.
Where was it going to be from?
We'll talk offline.
Okay.
We had 2 showings this weekend on Saturday. So stressful because both showings, it was like an hour before they like text us and you can confirm it. Obviously, I confirm every single one.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
like run for my life to get all of my stuff, my dog, everything out of the condo. So that was the best weekend of my life. At least
Never better.
Next weekend, we're just out of the house. Like, I don't even think we're sleeping there.
Yeah.
That'll be good. Just
Yeah.
take
That
some
is
space.
moving and reno life. And then in Augusta, we have people like once a week going to look at the house, telling us like more work that needs to be done.
Oh, that's
You're like,
awesome.
and the foundation's sinking and like the roof, not good.
Not good.
Not good.
I'm like, wait, I wanted to do all these cosmetic things.
Yeah.
They're like, ma'am, we're trying to make sure it lasts. Like
This is like
4
going to be the
years.
longest inspection ever. At least you can maybe still negotiate.
No, it's not inspections anymore. And it's like real people to fix it will pass inspection.
Oh.
They're there. They got us.
Yeah. And so
You won't
it's
be able
just,
to
like,
negotiate at
specialists that
closing?
we're finding. No. They were like, no, we're not negotiating anymore. And we have to take the pool house down. It's like condemned. It's
They
on
are
top-
Like,
taking
this
it
is
down?
totally on
built on
you.
top of a creek.
Okay.
How long have these people owned this house?
Like 30 years or something. It's like the house they grew up in.
Yeah.
And their dad's very old. Like he lived in there until like recently.
Got
And
it.
he like is sick and like it's like rapidly declining his health. And so they were like trying to get out of the house, but also like in no rush. They like didn't need the money for
Yeah.
like his estate or anything, which was kind of annoying. They held all the cards.
You're
But
like, yeah, this would be great if you actually needed this money. So like you could
Yeah.
work with me.
take it.
Yeah.
You'd be happy.
Brutal.
What about you guys? What's been on your agendas for pregnancy this week?
This week. Well, I hit the 3rd trimester last week. So
Crazy.
which is wild. So like Gil and I have been taking like classes
Oh,
through
what
like
kind of
the hot, like
classes?
they're all virtual because no
Hormones?
one no, like no one does like anything in person anymore. So it's just like all offered like through like our like Novant and stuff. But yeah, we have our hospital tour tonight, and I was just weirded out when they're like, yeah, it's virtual. I was like, so I
Wait,
can't
that
just like,
is really weird. What do you
Yeah.
mean
Yeah,
you
they
know
don't
where
do any
everything
of them.
is?
yeah. So they like send a map and like frequently asked questions and all
Yep.
this stuff. I was like, so I can't just like pop up into the hotel and be like, hey, can I get a tour? And
Did you say
I-
the hotel?
or yeah, probably the hospital. And be like, can you like show me around, show me the rooms? No, it's like all virtual. So we have that tonight. And we had one last week that was like taking care of newborns.
Oh,
And
wow.
yeah, it was very informative, but they had like a lot of
Caitlin, are
stuff.
you writing this down?
No, we don't have
No.
any of these with CMC. I was like, how should we prepare? And they're like, you can.
There's
I
no
mean-
preparing. Your life about to be over.
It's about to change so much, but you can't prepare. Like,
Yeah, they were like, you can do all of the classes, you can do whatever, you're never going to be ready.
Mother's instinct.
I was like, all
Oh,
right. My husband's literally asking me how to change a diaper. I'm going to have to go buy him a baby doll to practice.
no, that's literally was part of the class. And it was like, they're like,
Oh my God, you guys
Yeah.
don't know how to change diapers.
I
mean-
do. Kyle doesn't.
neither one of us do. So, but I've watched lots of
I've
TikToks on
babysat,
it.
like my whole life. I feel like I've known how to change a diaper since like 13.
I think the last one I changed was when I was 13. So, yeah. But I was more of like a pet sitter, house sitter, not
Yeah.
babysitter. So,
Yeah, Marshall's like, anything I don't have to talk to.
well, I talk to animals telepathically, you know.
Tell me.
Anything that speaks a different language than me.
But yeah, so we're just taking classes. We have one tonight, and supposed to take a CPR class. Hopefully, that's in person. I don't
know how you can
I
do
don't know how
that
to do that.
virtually.
Yeah, I mean, I was like CPR certified in high school, but like,
Yeah.
Why are you, who's making you take a CPR class?
you don't have to. They just like
Yeah.
think it's a good idea to take like an infant one. But
I'll
yeah,
write
I
that
just feel
down.
like,
I've
yeah,
had
I
to
just
do
feel
this
like
a
all
million
this
times.
stuff
I
has
was a
like
lifeguard.
hit.
I'm like, ready.
Yeah, I just feel like all this like stuff is like hit like that. Everybody's like, do this, do that, and I'm like, I was like, I kind
So
of just wanted
much.
to focus on like my baby shower
Yeah, you're like, I just kind of wanted to focus on
Not
me
really
during the
aesthetic.
and
season.
like the nursery and like, you know, getting a massage and stuff.
Yeah.
Buying new clothes because nothing fits. But no, I guess I gotta get like it's getting real, I guess.
Yeah, it's getting real.
Yeah.
The massage place I mentioned with the only hole in the table in Charlotte, they said that if you get consistent prenatal massages during pregnancy, your baby will be less colicky.
Interesting.
Oh my God, that's
Probably
what
never
they're
heard
feeding
that.
Kyle
That
right
sounds
now
like
to
it's-
get her more massages.
Yeah,
That's
they're
also
like buy
made
the
up.
package.
Yeah. They're
No.
having a lot of claims out there, but
Yeah, like the only place with the hole in the table.
Pregnant people are so desperate.
I mean, I guess like we are, honestly. I've also
Wait.
heard a lot of stuff about
Me and Marshall, you just
acupuncture.
got good news last week. You passed your glucose test.
Yes, I did pass my glucose
Yeah.
test. So
no
thank God.
diabetes for you.
No gestational diabetes, no
Now it's a
3-hour
competition,
glucose
Caitlin, if
test.
you get it.
I know, I'm nervous. I asked Marshall the other week about it, and I was like, not to scare you or anything, because there's nothing you can do about it now. But if you fail, you can never get more life insurance.
Yeah, I was like, wait,
Wait,
what?
what? That's
Yeah,
a
apparently.
No, it's not.
You can't get
makes
more
you-
life insurance if you get gestational diabetes.
Yes.
Like you can't take out another policy ever.
No, you can't. Chelsea had it, and her husband's a financial planner. I mean, there might be some like really crappy policies that you
You
can,
really
like,
need to get life insurance.
yeah, you should
I
definitely
know.
get life insurance.
I am for sure gonna have gestational diabetes.
It's not how much sugar you eat, apparently. It's
Yeah.
how your placenta processes sugar.
Yeah.
Who knows? Mine might be really good at processing sugar.
Who knows? I
Mine
mean, yeah, you
apparently
have a great
is.
metabolism. So hopefully that just like carries over.
Yeah. But yeah.
Well, Caitlin, when's your glucose test? Didn't you just have your anatomy scan?
The anatomy scan is this Wednesday.
Oh, wait, should we say you just said your first week of your third trimester you're going into? Kate, what are you?
Will be 20 weeks this week.
Yeah,
the
and I
second
just turned
trimester.
And I just turned 29.
And how
yesterday.
many weeks are there again?
40.
Wow.
Yeah,
I
so this
know.
is like
So you're at the halfway.
halfway.
Yeah.
Thrilling. Yeah, so the anatomy scans this week. Exciting.
That
I
is
booked
exciting.
a newborn photographer. I actually need to message her back this week.
Caitlin's already looked at preschools. Caitlin's like, class for birth. I need class for kindergarten.
I've also already looked at schools.
Yeah,
too.
Marshall was the reason that I was like, holy shit, we got to get this together. She said the wait list was like 20 months. I was like,
Yeah,
I'm so
one of
late.
them is on 24 months and the other one's 18 months. And then some of these other people hadn't even got back to me. So I'm about to just send in the money for the wait list and like
Yeah.
just to get on there and be like, hello, can I get a tour?
Here's $20. Pay attention.
Oh, they're $100 each.
I'm sure it's
I feel like I'm behind on that. Like I can take, I've
No.
got time for these classes, these wait lists. Like I should have been
It's
doing
the
Yeah, I
wait
was like,
list.
I'll figure out the baby when it comes. School.
Yeah. But
You're
like
I'm
they
gonna get someone to
literally
watch this kid.
they say because I was talking to somebody else about this and they were like, when you get a positive pregnancy test is when you should put yourself on wait list. But at that point you should already know what wait list you want to be on. I'm like,
Yeah. So actually when I first found out I was pregnant and I told one of my best friends, she was like, if you are going to do daycare, go ahead and start looking into it. So I did like email a bunch of people literally like that, like probably like week or month. And one of the ones that's near our house that I like really wanted because it was just like a good one and so convenient. They told me that they didn't have, and this was back in November of 2024. They told me that they wouldn't have any possible openings until probably early 2027.
wow.
I was like, oh, okay.
That's a minute away.
Yeah,
So
like it's a really
you'll be
extensive wait
in
list.
preschool by that point.
Yeah,
so
I was like,
need
oh,
daycare.
okay. So I don't know about that.
Yeah, that is insane. So yeah,
So
I
if
had
you're
to
pregnant and you want daycare, go ahead and get on those
go ahead and
lists.
figure that out. Yeah.
What about Mother's Afternoon Out?
Yeah, they have those. I don't know if they have wait lists because I haven't like looked into it because it's literally like 2 hours or 2 days a week.
Yeah, it's like no,
So,
it's truly
yeah.
an afternoon.
Yeah.
And yeah. So yeah, we already looked at one daycare. We have another tour next week. And then
Are they like
make some more
the
tours?
movies? Like, did you guys watch that movie? I mean, that series Maid or whatever? Where
Yes.
she was the maid and her
Like
child went
like
through
the
all this.
MTV show.
It was
Talking about that
on
one.
Netflix. No, not me.
Oh. I was like, that's a long time ago, but yeah, I watched it. Oh, Maid, like MAID.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't watch it. I've
Trying
seen
to
it.
get her kid into this nice preschool that's in like a certain, just to live in a certain place. But you go to it and they're like, what sound does it count? They're like very hippie and like
Yeah.
all this stuff. Is it like that? Or like, no, they're just like kids in a room. You're like,
The first one I went to was like a very traditional like church like daycare. The second one was also in a church, but I feel like they were a little more progressive. But this is when it's nice, like having my mom who was like a teacher in like kindergarten and stuff, and I'll be like, "Is this like good or?"
yeah, do you want your child?
Yeah, like or she's like, you
Yeah.
can only reinvent the wheel so many times, Marshall. Like,
Yeah, there's only so much that
Yeah.
things a 3-year-old can really do. I
exactly.
mean, Montessori's cool and all, but
Yeah. So I just kind of go like get all the info and then go back to my mom and ask her like, is this worth it? Or is it like hippy dippy or like, is it a hoax?
So yeah, no, I feel like the tours, they're like, you don't like interact with the children or anything.
You like wave at them.
You just like look
that's
at,
like probably illegal.
you like just like see them through. Well, so you don't know like if they're like mooing or like if they're like well, you don't know,
even know what the chicken says.
You're like,
Do you like it here?
You love it here? Are the teachers nice?
Yeah, they're like,
They're like, I
what?
just shit myself.
I need
will
a
say
diaper
that-
change.
Oh, gross. And all their strollers are like in the hallway. And I do know the first tour we went on, Gil was like, is our stroller over here? And I was like, kills. It's like
I
every
love
time we
the little buggies that they put them in that's like 9 seats and you see them like the teachers like pushing them down
the wagons.
Yeah.
So cute.
No, the
So
first
funny.
tour we did was private though. Oh, I was supposed to say private. It was like just us. But then the second one, it was like a group of people. And
Was
I
that
didn't
nice
love
that then they asked the questions or no?
No, it was like no one had any questions, or the questions were like just not really
Weird.
things.
Like, what's
Yeah.
the Wi-Fi?
And it was
I need to make sure my baby has her iPhone.
Yeah, can she bring her
Guys, that's
iPad?
literally. They were like at my wedding rehearsal, like, anyone have any questions? And someone was like, what's the Wi-Fi? To be funny. I was like,
Do you anyone have any real questions?
Ha 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 ha. Matthew found out about Montessori school on Instagram and he like
boy.
it was just invented and he's like, we should send our kids to Montessori school. I'm like, he's like, do you know what it is? I'm like, yes. First of all, I was
Yes,
in
you're an
college to be an
education
elementary school teacher. Second of all, it's been around forever.
Yeah.
We're probably not sending our kids there unless they like come out of the womb with a Mensa card.
You're like, no, they're going to Catholic school.
Yeah, if they're
Like,
like,
that's
of
it.
our brains, they don't need to go to Montessori school.
Oh my
I'm not
God.
gonna do anything for them.
Just send them on to Catholic.
Yeah, just keep them moving.
Get in there with the herd. Well, we're excited. We have really exciting stuff coming up, you guys. And this was kind of just a taste of some conversations we've been having offline, but we're gonna make some more poignant topics and discussions. But yeah, we really want to make this a little more conversational and kind of about our experience. Pregnancy is not black and white, just like weddings isn't black and
Yeah,
white. There are a
very
lot of
complex. Oh, I did have some drama, but I'll save that for the next episode.
Oh, something to look forward to. There. Just some clickbait for y'all. Very exciting. Well, we're going to play a little game to kind of wrap up our first episode. And it's really easy, actually. And now that I'm the one who's not pregnant, I'm the leader.
Okay, let's do it.
You've been waiting for this moment.
Yes, you're like, I'm the leader.
Just take over, finally. I'm the one who doesn't have baby brain.
So please take over.
So you guys are going to just give me your top 3 things since finding out you were pregnant that have surprised you the most. And you want to go 1 for 1, like Kate does 1, Marshall does 1. And then if you guys have one that's the same, you'd be like, oh my God, same.
Sure, let's do that.
Marshall, do you want to go first?
Sure. I always there's symptoms about, that everyone talks about, like nausea and stuff like that. But I feel like I've had some that are less talked about. And I had in the second trimester, you can get nosebleeds. So I got those. I've never had nosebleeds in my life. So that was jarring. And then skin tags, which is kind of gross, but I'm getting them all removed after.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And I've gotten more freckles. Which is sad because I have not been outside. So, but yeah, so those are just some random symptoms I've had that are normal, but just not as talked about as much.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I guess I'll piggyback off of that because I just learned something. So I'm surprised. I didn't know that nosebleeds were a symptom.
Hey, I was like, I've been getting nosebleeds for months.
No, have you had any?
Then look into it.
I did actually. Kyle made me cry before our first daycare visit. Yeah,
Good cry, bad cry.
Bad cry.
Yeah. What, Marshall?
No.
I got a nosebleed, and I was like, "Look at what you did."
This is the child bleeding.
It's coming out of my nose.
I didn't know that was
the cord.
symptom, but I just thought because you're so dry.
Apparently,
dry.
Yeah, when you're pregnant, you get really dry.
I'm already the driest person. Literally, my
congestion.
I don't know what's gonna happen to you. You're just gonna
you're gonna shrivel up,
turn into dust or something.
No, apparently it's because there's so much more volumes of blood that you have when you're pregnant. Yeah, so
good thing Kayla never walks away from that damn Stanley Cup.
Thank God, yeah, gotta have it. So yeah, that was
stay hydrated.
A surprise. And then I don't know, this one was obvious, but it was that your skin is more sensitive. I knew that, but it just didn't click in my brain that it's sensitive to the sun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Duh.
Sunburns, really.
Yeah.
Get you.
Yeah, that happened to Kate on her 30th triple.
Yeah. I literally was the most burned I've ever been in my entire life. It was miserable.
Did you peel? And
for
bubble
2 weeks.
Oh gosh.
But I couldn't move. I was like, "How? Don't touch me!"
Unless you're rubbing aloe on my body, I don't want to feel your little ginger hand.
We got spray aloe to
because it was so good. Yeah, it's when you're that burned, you don't want even to touch any even with something that's going to help. Yeah,
everything. It was miserable. So get that SPF out there.
Yeah, limit your time in the sun if you can, I guess. But everything's more sensitive. My sense of smell, especially
person. This is really not sounding good.
Well, it doesn't not all of these happen to everyone.
Yeah.
So I have sensitive skin. I have very dry skin. I already have skin tags.
We'll move on. Marshall, what's your next surprise?
Next surprise is how opinionated everyone is. And it's you hear like people say like just wait, and before like that's probably not that annoying, but it kind of is, because I feel like people say it in like a condescending way. It's like, and if you like enjoy your pregnancy at all, they're like, well, just wait, you're gonna want to kill yourself soon. Like, and I'm like, can I just like have a happy experience for like a moment?
I've like seen so much negativity around it. I know Chapel Roan like went on, I forget, maybe Alex Cooper's podcast. It was like,
Yeah.
everyone I know who's a mother is like miserable. And like, so I'm so glad I'm not a mom or something. And like,
Yeah.
No, they aren't. It's just like when we get to make fun of our husbands, like, I'm going to have a marriage.
Right. Like, calm down.
Yeah.
But
sometimes I want to complain and be funny though.
yeah. Like sometimes I have a sense of humor. Just let it happen.
So,
But but yeah, I just feel like that people kind of like want to be negative around you, and it just doesn't make any sense.
No.
It's like if I'm being negative, like yeah, like be negative with me.
Join
but like
in.
if I'm like having a good time and I'm like nothing really to complain about, don't give me a list of things I'm going to be complaining about soon.
right.
Just let me
You wanna
have
see
this.
me complain.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one thing that I feel like, and Marshall, this may come at some point, but I haven't gotten like a lot of unsolicited advice.
Mm-hmm.
It might just be like sheltering my pregnancy though, and like not telling.
I haven't gotten a lot either, because I also have like I've kind of been a little bit of a recluse too. Like I feel like because like we didn't announce it on social media or anything, and so everyone that knows is like our friends
Well, you
and like
both didn't, but I think maybe we'll talk about that later.
Yeah. So I feel like I've kind of just also I haven't really gotten all the advice I've gotten for the most part is like I have like sought it out. Yeah. So yeah. I mean, I don't really care for people. Like some people's opinion, I just like don't know.
I didn't want it.
I don't want it.
I didn't want it.
So I'm not gonna ask.
When I was not pregnant, like
right. Yeah.
I don't want it now that I'm pregnant.
Yeah. And I feel like I've also just like I feel like I've kind of just like not given any fucks about anything. Like it's like gone up. Like before I like kind of didn't, but like sometimes I would people please, but like now it's like I don't care. Like don't bother me.
Opinions are unveiled.
They are.
Yeah. I see that. My third thing is the fact that I feel like being pregnant and like my mom and I've been working on the baby shower, just the difference in that and leading up to the difference in the wedding and how it feels.
Yeah.
Like the wedding, it felt like it was kind of about a lot of other people.
Yes.
I said that to Kyle the other day and he was like, you don't think the baby shower is about you and like you being pregnant is about you? And he said, you don't think that the wedding was all about you? And I was like, no, actually, I feel like I like don't.
Yeah.
Like
that's really true. I feel like it's like the wedding. I think we've said it before, like the like ceremony.
Way more fun.
Yeah. Well, like the ceremony is like about the couple kind of. And then like the reception is kind of about your guests. Like it's like you in there as well with your like spouse and everything. But like
you're the center
it's about
of attention,
the guest experience and stuff. And then like a baby shower.
It's like if you don't feel good, you can leave an hour early.
Yeah.
You can do whatever the hell you can want.
Yeah. You want to sit and prop your feet up the whole time? Have at it.
Yeah.
Like no one cares. Yeah.
And that's why like with some of the like drama and stuff, it's been like a hard no. I'm like, I don't care. Like not my, like just
not feeding the beast.
Like I feel like when it was the wedding, it had to be like, okay, like where's the give? Like where's the compromise?
Yeah. That's so true. Especially with, at least for us, with like guest list. Like obviously your wedding is like way bigger than like a baby shower, like guest list. But there's been some people like my mom be like, are you going to invite them? And I was like, definitely not. No, not happening. But at the wedding, I was like, I mean, I guess they can come. Like,
it was like,
we'll send them an invitation. Yeah. Now I'm like, no way.
Not this. Don't talk to me again.
Don't.
I don't want to open myself up for any more opinions.
Exactly. It's like, and if I haven't heard from you, like, and like, you know, I'm pregnant, like, no, not like anyone's like begging to come to my baby shower, but like, you know what I'm saying? I do feel like sometimes people will come out of the woodwork, like, and be like, I can't wait to see the baby. And I'm like, keep waiting.
I'll bet you know when it makes its Instagram debut.
Marshall's already reserved the handle.
We're not putting her on social media.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
There's an episode.
I probably won't do that with my kids either. But yeah.
Gail and I talked about it, and This
I'll
is
probably
something.
go on private on Instagram and like actually go through my followers list and be like, who
Yeah.
are these people?
Exactly. It's like, I just feel like some people, I don't want them to know anything about me. If it's like, I don't talk to them anymore, it's like,
So mine is like pedophiles.
oh,
Yeah, that like
it's
scares
like a lot of
me.
perverts, No, I know. Well, my Instagram's on
Your
private.
OnlyFans days or
Yeah, I was like, you have pedophiles following you?
No, but it just scares
I
me.
know.
Haven't you seen that stuff about kids?
Yeah.
And it's like
Yes.
92% of their followers is like men over the age of 50.
And and like, if you look on TikTok on the ones that have like their kids, it's like just lots of saves and shares. And that's
Ew.
creepy. Like, that's
That's
really
weird.
disgusting. So,
And have you guys been watching? There's that kid-fluencing thing on Netflix.
I saw it. I haven't started it because
Okay.
it kind of scared me.
It's a little slow, to be honest.
No,
It's taken me a long time to get through one episode, which is saying a lot for me.
it's true.
Because I love TV. But at one point, like this little girl, the mom was like making her talk to this account that was named Maddie, but they knew it was like an older man. And the older man was like sending them back
No.
disgusting. Like, come talk to Maddie on the phone. Like, what?
Nope.
no way. No,
Like,
it's so many
so
creepy people.
They can like pose as other people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you get a baby monitor that's connected to Wi-Fi, people like perverts can like hack into it and
Everything
talk to
being
your
on
kids.
Wi-Fi is starting to freak me out because I also so into true crime, and if they can just cut your Wi-Fi and there goes your alarm system. You have no alarm. What's the point of
Oh my
having an
God.
alarm?
Creepy.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, so I'm getting a guard dog.
Obviously.
Yeah, because I'm scared of being alone because our new house is mid-century modern. Like I said, there's a lot of windows.
Lots
It's
of,
scary.
and it's in the woods
It's in the woods. It is on a wooded lot.
on a wooded lot.
So
Cabin in the woods. Mid-century modern in the woods.
yeah, write all these down. Send them to Matthew. These are great.
All righty.
Well, this was fun, girls. Can't wait to chat next week.
Yes.
Subscribe.
Like, rate, review, follow us on Instagram. We're not rebranding.
No.
but
Yeah. But
We
also just
might.
like
Who
send
knows?
us anything you want us to talk about too.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, it doesn't have to be pregnancy, like anything.
No,
like,
Anything like.
anything
No,
that you're
no,
going
forever.
through.
And if you want Mary Lily to like give you a full review on shows, anything you possibly renovations, she loves those. Again, she's going to be the
If any questions
DIY
about
queen.
television,
Have you ever watched TV?
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, until next time.
All right, bye. Bye, guys.
Bye.